Welcome to Million Dollar Coins, where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. You might think that a simple quarter is worth just 25 cents, but what if I told you that some of these ordinary-looking coins could actually be worth thousands or even millions of dollars? In today's video, we're diving into the rarest and most valuable Washington $quarter coins, though, ones that could change your life forever. So, grab your coin collection, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. Let's get started. Now, let's talk about one of the most unexpected treasures in U.S. coin history. The 1965 no-mint mark quarter, back around the year 1965, was a turning point for U.S. coinage. This was the time when the U.S. Mint stopped using silver in quarters and switched to a copper-nickel blend. While this change made most 1965 quarters less valuable in metal content, a rare minting error turned some of them into multi-million-dollar collectibles. Why it's valuable, what makes this coin so special? It all comes down to a minting mistake. Normally, quarters from Denver, D, and San Francisco's have their mint marks engraved on them. But due to an error at the U.S. Mint, some 1965 quarters were struck without a mint mark. This tiny detail made these coins extremely rare. When rarity meets demand, prices skyrocket. Collectors are constantly hunting for these error coins, making them one of the most valuable quarters in existence. Market Valono. Here's the part that might shock you. A regular 1965 quarter, just 25 cents. A rare no-mint mark 1965 quarter. It has sold for up to $4.5 million. That's right. This tiny, overlooked error turned a simple quarter into one of the most expensive coins in history. How to identify so? How do you know if you have this rare jackpot in your collection? Look closely at the mint mark area. If there's no D or S under the date, you might have something special. Check the condition. The better the coin's state, the higher its value. Get it professionally graded. A certified grading service can confirm if it's the real deal. So, before you toss that 1965 quarter back into your pocket, take a second look. It could be worth millions. The 1971 Double Die Obverse Quarter. Now, let's talk about a hidden gem from the 1970s. The 1971 Double Die Obverse Quarter. This is one of those coins that looks completely normal at first glance, but a small minting error makes it worth a fortune. Historical context. The year 1971 was a time of major shifts in the U.S. both politically and economically. The country was moving past the Vietnam War, and inflation was starting to impact daily life. While millions of quarters were produced that year, only a tiny fraction contained a rare minting mistake that turned them into high-value collectibles. Unique error. So, what makes this quarter so special? The answer lies in a double die obverse error. This happens when the coin's design gets imprinted twice during the minting process, causing a slight but noticeable doubling effect on the front obverse side of the coin. If you look closely at the words Liberty and In God We Trust, you'll see that the letters appear doubled or shadowed. This is what collectors are after. Rarity and value. Because this error was not widespread. Only a few of these quarters exist today in good condition, and when something is rare, collectors are willing to pay big money. A regular 1971 quarter, just 25 cents. A double die obverse error quarter. Some have sold for a mind-blowing $450,000. How to identify so? How can you tell if you have this rare treasure? Look closely at the words Liberty and In God We Trust. If you notice slight doubling in the letters, that's a good sign. Use a magnifying glass or microscopes. The error is very subtle. Get it professionally graded. Authentication from a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC can increase its value even more. Asterisk. So next time you come across a 1971 quarter, don't ignore it. Inspect it carefully, because you might just be holding a $450,000 coin in your hands. Now, let's move on to another valuable Washington quarter that could be sitting in your collection right now. Now let's talk about a modern-day treasure that could be hiding in your pocket change, the 1979 rare quarter. While most people overlook these coins, certain rare varieties have sold for tens of thousands of dollars. Background. 1979, the Washington quarter had already been in circulation for decades. It was a common coin, used every day for small purchases. But here's the secret: not all 1979 quarters are equal. A few of them have special minting errors or rare characteristics that make them highly valuable to collectors. What makes it valuable? So what should you be looking for? Here are 3 key factors that can turn an ordinary 1979 quarter into a goldmine. Minting errors. Some 1979 quarters have a double die error, where the design appears slightly duplicated due to a misalignment during the minting process. Others have a misaligned die, causing parts of the design to shift. These errors are rare and highly collectible. Asterisk. Rare mint variants. Not all quarters were struck at the same mint. Some coins minted in San Francisco's mint mark are rarer than others. If you have one in high condition, it could be worth a lot more. Coin condition. Like all collectibles, condition matters. A mint state MS65 or higher, 1979 quarter, can be significantly more valuable than a worn-out one. Market value. Let's talk about the big numbers. A regular 1979 quarter, worth just 25 cents. A rare error or high-grade mint state coin, worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. Some of the best preserved, rarest versions have sold for up to $40,000. How to identify? Think you might have one of these hidden gems? Here's how to check. Look for double die errors. Inspect the lettering and date closely. If you see a slight shadow or duplication, that's a good sign. Examine the condition. The cleaner and shinier the coin, the more it's worth. No scratches, dings, or discoloration equals higher value. Get it graded. If you suspect you have a valuable 1979 quarter, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and determine its true market value. So, before you spend that 1979 quarter, take a closer look. You might be holding a fortune without even realizing it. So, the next time you come across some spare change, don't just spend it without a second thought. That ordinary quarter in your pocket could actually be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Rare coins like the 1965 no mint mark quarter, the 1971 Double Die Obverse Quarter, and the 1979 rare quarter prove that hidden treasures exist in the most unexpected places. Even a simple mistake at the US Mint can turn an everyday coin into a collector's dream. If you're a coin collector or even just someone curious about the value of your change keep, search. You never know when you might strike gold with a valuable find. Before you go, don't forget, like this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe for more expert insights on rare and valuable coins. Share this video with friends and family because someone out there might have a hidden fortune in their pocket without even realizing it. Thanks for watching $1 Million Coins and happy collecting.